Bill. Mr. Bill. Hey. Wake up. Hey. Wake up. Hey, I said wake up, you damn well! Ow! You're free to go. The store manager decided to drop the charges after all, thinking you weren't worth the trouble or the taxpayer money.
Now, that's just awfully rude. Well, I guess I'll even take the most pitiful way out of here. Although, I am gonna miss this place. You know, free housing, free food, and, well, lots of interesting folk. But one thing's for sure, I am not gonna miss Big John over there.
Send me a letter next time, darling.
I certainly will not. I certainly will not. Thank you very much. Alright.
Just hurry up and get out. I'm getting tired of holding this microphone.
Wait. Why do you have that? Is Asiago making another podcast?
Just hurry your ass up.
Okay. I'm getting out.
Come on, stupid Bill. We're taking you to your church.
No! I don't wanna!
Well, that's too damn bad, son. Your sister, my auntie, wants to see you.
Please, for the love of the Lord, not her! I don't want to go see her!
Look, I know nobody wants to see you. In fact, not even Satan himself wants to. Not even he wants to see her. Like, seriously, like, I heard that dude, he himself made a deal with the Lord to keep her away from him, like some kind of a holy freaking, what you call it, restraining order. Like, damn, man, like, I know, she's pretty horrible, but that doesn't matter. She's your sister, man. Okay, wait, oh my god, okay, something just clicked with me. So, okay, so, let me get this straight. If she's my aunt, and you're her brother, and somehow, you know, you're my Uncle Larry's uncle, how the hell does that work?
Well, big wow, well, it's quite simple, sonny. Well, I'm your daddy's brother Broham, and Uncle Bill here is my daddy's brother Broham, and his stepsister is your auntie. Well, yes, she's actually quite pregnant, but anyways, you're still not gonna make me go see my sister. Like, hell yeah, we are. Hell yeah. Families are very important, son of a fuck. You know, family always sticks together, and we love each other, also do. With that being said, you're gonna love your sister, and you're gonna see her right now. You know, whether you like it or not, you dickweed.
Oh, thanks, Uncle Larry. I've always knew your beings were filled with love.
Shut up, you idiotic bug. I wasn't talking to you. Get over here, Boomba. I'm gonna kick her can.
No. Yeah, damn it. You won't budge. Georgie, Kwani, Desmond, Pumbaa, Larry, can you give me a hand?
Yeah! Oof, fun! I knew he was a fat loser, but I didn't think it was that fat. Shut your mouth, you brat! Hell, I am putting this freaking ginormous elephant on my pickup truck. He's gonna weigh the thing down, and he's gonna sweep my bumper on the ground.
Come on, I got an idea, bud. So why don't we throw him on the line and we put him in the freight truck, man? And then we unload him later, man. I love unloading things, man. Yeah, sorry, bud, but that ain't gonna work. But we can't even roll him over, let alone freaking, let alone place him on a line and then unload him later. I mean, come on, it's damn near impossible. This guy's too fat. No need to fear. Funny, Chancho is here. I'll just put them in my poncho. Damn, how'd you do that?
Yeah, that cow.
Esta poncho tiene muchos secretos, senor.
What the hell you just say? I don't speak taco.
It don't matter. Look, let's just bring him over to my Aint Noma.
Alrighty, let's go.
Well, man, here we go.
It was so dark, so warm. It was like an entire galaxy in there.
I know, man. Like that's why I like that's why I like my poncho so much. As a matter of fact, I like it so much I live in my poncho. You didn't steal it in my tacos, did you?
No. Why would I do that?
You bastard! I can smell them on your breath, and you're eating one right now.
Okay, look, I'm sorry. Is you sure? I thought they didn't belong to anyone.
Yeah, now you're gonna pay. Hey, scary lady, your hermano está aquí.
No! Why would you say that?
Oh, brother Bill, is that you?
Yes.
Ah, splendid. My favorite nephew, Asiago, had informed me that you were arriving. I couldn't believe my ears. Speaking of ears, you have the microphone, right?
Unfortunately, Yes, we're recording a conversation at my expense for the sake of this cursed podcast.
Oh, how great! You know, I was featured on the show once.
Believe me, he told me all about it.
Well, at least he actually calls me every few and far between. But what about you? No, you know you don't. I've been waiting for you for so long, but why you not give me a call? A little, or something? Like, why you don't not like your own sister? You don't like me no more? You have some kind of vendetta against me or what?
No, that's nonsense, okay? No, why would I have anything against my own non-flesh and blood, not very kind, not very pretty little sister?
Blah, 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 blah. You talk too much. Why you never come home? You don't even lead the church's sermons anymore. You're the priest.
Okay, look. I have been going through a lot of things, and
no. You always say that. You always say that, and you always say stuff things like that, and you don't mean not a team. Like, are you having women problems again?
No. Those chapters have concluded long ago. By the way, is Felicia the nun still around?
No, your kid ass get her away. You know, now she's in a polyamorous relationship with 2 lesbian computer hackers.
Oh boy, just my luck.
Why you run away for so long? You had a good life here, but no, you just had to leave everyone behind, including your wonderful, beautiful sister.
Alrighty, well, let me give you the facts.
Ha! He said it!
What? Okay, well, anyways, look, I wasn't very happy over here. No, you know this, Sister Noma. Like, after the whole shebang with Felicia, I didn't know what to do with myself. You know, for the love and the sake of my well-being, I had to run away. Since you dastardly people wouldn't allow for me to do so, I had to disguise it as a sabbatical.
Oh, thinking only about yourself again, aren't we, firecracker?
Excuse me? What did you just call me?
Firecracker. That is the last name, right? Mr. Bill Firecracker.
Alright, yes, you know, that is my name and all, but more importantly, Mr. Mama, what are you doing here?
Look, the church has been doing poor without you. And you over here just worrying about yourself? Huh, and you call yourself a priest, you call yourself a man of God, but all you care about is your damn self. You need to open up your damn mind. You need to realize that what you're doing is wrong. What you're doing is wrong. Look, the church has been doing poorly within your absence. You know, the fools and rappers be performing every week here because you won't be here to be doing a sermon. Like, while you out there doing God knows what, trying to get with some whatever woman, trying to get with some whatever job, getting whatever money, whatever stupid things you're doing. You know, why you doing all that stuff out there in the world? This church has been suffering. You know, fools and all kinds of rappers be performing every week. Well, Soy himself and Soy Chinese food, you know, he came over here and he started advertising on a Sunday morning, right after worship, in which we don't even do live worship anymore. We just have a radio station that plays the same damn song every freaking week, every single second, every single day. But what about you? You don't give a damn. So he actually, as a matter of fact, freaking Soy, he gives more of a damn about this church than you, and he just uses this as an advertising place for his Chinese shop. And what about you? You don't care, not a damn thing at all. Hell, even Pumbaa starts singing over here recently, you know. But he don't sing in the worship. No, he just, after we do the worship section, you know, he come over here and he comes to the stage. We think he's gonna do a sermon, but no, he just sings. He just farts all the time, and it's embarrassing. You know, it's really embarrassing what this church has become because of you. Because you decided to just stay out of our lives. Why is that? Why? I'm very disappointed in you. I'm so disappointed in you, Mr. Bill. I'm ashamed to call you brother. I'm so ashamed. I can't believe we've been doing so poor while you out here doing all this damn stuff while we suffering. Hell, even your own bastard son suffered right after you abandoned him all those years ago.
Wait. Hold on. My son? Wait. Hold up a second. I don't remember having a son.
Oh, yes, you do. You got a bastard son. Actually, technically, you got 2, but biologically, you only got 1. And you probably don't remember this child because I remember the way you tried to abandon him. Now, a normal person would either try to put him in an orphanage, or a normal person would try to put him over there at a fire station or something, so somebody would take care of him. But no, what you did was you were so damn ashamed of this child. You did not want this child to ruin your reputation as a priest. That what you did was so wrong. You tried to drown him in the lake lake by the river. And you know what? I saw what you tried to do. I saw you, sinner. I saw what you tried to do. You know what? I saved that poor sucker. I saved him. I named him, and I raised him up as my own son. His name is Neon. But you know what? Because he's still your biological son, he keeps your last name. His name is Neon Firecracker. And I had to save him. You know? And it's so sad. It's so sad, but luckily, thank the Lord Jesus Christ that he grew up to be such a nice, loving boy. You know, for while you were gone, you know, he would help us. You know, he'd help all around the church. You know, help the church functions. He helped the community. He did all kinds of stuff. You know, he was more of a godlike man than you would ever be. And he was just a kid. And you over here being a grown-ass man and acting like a fool. And you know what? After all these years, you know, as these years would pass by, you know, Neon would work his booty off. He would work his booty off to the bone, you know, just helping us with the church. And you know what? At times, he couldn't be exactly what he was. He couldn't be a kid. You know, he got lonely. You know, because all the church kids, you know, they would come, they would go. You know, he needed a friend. You know, so I adopted another kid. Although this kid's kind of weird, but he's cool. You know, he's a Mexican kid from Boston, and but when I adopted him, you know, I welcomed him with open arms, and so did Neon. His name is Ricky. He has the same last name as you too, Ricky Firecracker. You got two sons, one of them biological, one of them, well, adopted. But you know what? They were so sweet. It was so sweet. You know, while you were gone, they would help us. You know, when one of them would get lonely, the other would comfort the other. You know, they would lead prayer, they would lead the youth, they would lead the church functions. Hell, they even helped the community. They helped the community all so selfishly. You know, no, not selfishly, selflessly. Man, I can't speak to that. Lord forgive me, but ooh, let me tell you, there were some sweet angels. The Lord bless us with these two sweet angels, and they had big and bright dreams. You know, they dreamed of helping and inspiring us. You know, while they were trying all that they could, even going up to the pulpit every week, just to try to you know, preach an encouraging word, hopefully from the Lord to our congregation. But well, during all this time you were gone. As a matter of fact, you would only come once in a while. But the real funny thing is, you would only come whenever me, the boys, and freaking your beautiful sister over here would never be here. Those are the only times you would ever come. Yes, that's right. Like, why would you never come when we're around? What, you don't want to say us or something?
Okay, look. Okay, I know it seems very bad, but I swear to you, it's a big coincidence.
No, you only come around when we're not around. What? You ashamed of us? Well, let me tell you what, we kind of ashamed of you. Yes, that's right. No, we starting to be very ashamed of you, and you are brother.
Okay, look. There's no reason to be mean here, okay? You know, I'm not a perfect person. You know, I tried being the best priest I ever could.
Like hell you try to. No, you always so lazy. You're too lazy to help the poor, and you steal money. You know, because every time we try to help the poor, you know, we gather up all the church funds from the tithes every week, and we try to help out these people in the community. But what did you do? Not a damn squatty thing. Actually, you would sit in the corner, you know, listening to country music on your little stereo, you know, sitting in the shade while we work out here in the sun, you know, trying to help all these poor people, you know, trying to get a meal, you know, trying to get some housing or something, but no, and even get some clothes, but no, not you. You would just sit down and go, yes, I'm really helping, I'm holding that music, yes, look, I'm jamming, I'm dancing. No, that's not helping. No, you know help. You know help at all. And on top of that, you know, you were so lazy you didn't even want to feed the hungry. You would always beat them up and take their food from them. You know, what kind of a priest does that? What kind of a decent human being does that? You know, you're so fat already. Why do you need to beat up hungry people for more food?
Okay, look, I know that sounds bad, but I swear to you, there's just one time where this guy, you know, he was mocking me. He was like, oh yeah, look at you. You must be so blessed. You must be so lucky. You know, you get to have, you know, 3-course meals every single day. Hell, looks like you have more than 3-course meals because you're so big. You know, you must be so blessed to be so big. And I'm like, what did you say? You said that I'm big? Oh, let me show you what happens when people call me big. You know, and I just had to you know, teach them a lesson.
No, please don't do that. You know, you don't do that to innocent people. Yeah, that's right. What kind of a messed up son of a gun are you? You know, what kind of a messed up priest is that?
Okay, Can we just move on here?
Oh, you want to move on? Oh, well, let's talk about the times you were all so lazy to even help the kids. No, every time we try to help out in the children's ministries, or anytime we try to help out the kids in the streets, trying to give them to a home, or trying to accept them here in the church, trying to raise them as our own, so Neon and Ricky can try to help out too. Well, no, half the time you wouldn't even be there, but no. Most of the time, if you were even there, you hated kids. And I swear, you must really hate kids or something, because every time you see one, every time one will come up to you going, "Hey, priest, can you pray for me? Hey, priest, how do I become one? Hey, priest, can you read a Bible scripture to me? Can you read me a Jesus story for my bedtime?" You would be like, "Nuh-uh." You'll be like, bro, dog, nuh-uh. And you would pick them up and you would toss them over the fence. What kind of a priest does that? What kind of a person are you?
Okay, no. I know that sounds kind of bad too. That looks kind of bad. Yes, it may be kind of bad, but let me tell you, those kids, they had it coming. They would not stop coming to me with questions, and I hate questions. Even on my school jobs, when I was a substitute teacher, I would hate it so much whenever a child, especially an incompetent child like Georgie, would try to ask me stupid questions like, "Oh, teacher, I don't understand this. Can you help me understand it?" Why, no, you should have understood it when I originally taught it. I swear to you, I cannot stand it when these people come up to me with stupidity, utter stupidity, and no one's more stupid than kids. They deserve to be tossed.
You don't even kiss the babies like other priests do. No, you don't even kiss the babies. No, you try to put them in the oven. What kind of a psycho are you? Why do you put babies in the oven for?
Look, okay, to be fair with you, I had no idea that was an oven. I felt that I was warm, but I thought it was just like, a little warming pod or something like that.
Warming pod? Oh, really? A warming pod? What kind of a crackhead world you living in? A warming pod? What? Okay, let me tell you this. If it was really a warming pod or whatever the hell your brain is tricking you to think it is, then why isn't there a bigger one for adults?
Well, okay, I thought it was just a baby edition. This church is poor anyways. I thought it was just something that we just put the children in to keep them warm or just to shut them up or something like that. But look, I didn't mean to cook that one baby.
Oh, you so messed up. Oh, yeah, but you still to this day, you still won't say sorry for that. Yes, that was a very sad day. That was a super sad day. You don't show any kind of remorse.
Look. Can we just go on? I'm getting real pissed off here.
Oh yes, pissed off like you always are. If you even know how to cook, like if you even so much helped in the kitchen. I mean, look how fat you were. You're so big. Look at this big old belly you got here.
Stop slapping me. I hate it when people slap my big belly. I'm very insecure about that.
Well, it doesn't matter. With this big old belly, one could assume that not only do you eat a lot, but maybe you work in the kitchen a lot. If you even spent 1 minute in the kitchen, you would know that little baby warmer is actually an oven, and we do not put living things in there, except for chickens. Because how else are we going to kill them? I'm not going to chop their heads off. So we just kind of stick them in there alive and just pray to God to forgive us later while we make our roasted chicken. But that's not the point, though. That's not the point. The point is that you don't do jack squat around here. You never did, and you probably never will. And if you just helped out once, then maybe this church wouldn't be in such a bad of a place that it is now.
Okay, look. I get it. I'm a horrible person. Yes, but what do you want me to do?
Well, for starters, it would be really nice if you would stop stealing the church's money. Yes, why do you always steal the money? When you steal money from the church, you're not just stealing from the church. You're stealing from God. God's gonna punish you.
Really? I'm the priest. Shouldn't I be entitled to have that have that cash? It's not like we're using it for anything useful, anyways.
Anything useful? All those ministries that we run, all those times that we try to help out the community, you think that's not useful? Well, then again, you spend more than half of our church funds trying to go to school so you can impress, some stupid computer hackers or try to impress some other stupid ladies, and then you horribly failed, and well, there goes all that money down the drains. This is the only church in America that's paying student loans, our own student loans. Like, what the hell? Why would you do this to us?
Okay, JeMama, I'm getting tired of you. Can you please stop yelling at me for stupid stuff?
And you know what? From what Asiago told me earlier, don't you have many jobs? Like you said, you was a teacher. You said you tried to be a computer programmer. You said you tried to be a store manager. You know, you tried to do this and that. Like, you have all these jobs, but then why you have no money? Why you never give to the church some of your money? You know, God says in His holy word that you need to give at least 10% of your cash, you know, to Him. You know, because it's only from God Himself. He blessed you to have those jobs. He blessed you, you know, and it's blessed you so much so that you need to reap what you harvest. And it's like you don't even give a damn what God does for you either. But then again, not too surprising. You don't even give a damn about what people down here on earth even do.
Okay, look. Again, I am a priest. Why should I have to worry about that stuff?
Well, because you're a priest, you should be worrying about that stuff. You know, you got your head up your rear. You got something. Ooh, man, I can smell the BS on you. Ooh, man, you stinking. You smell like that cockadookey. That's very funny. That's very funny. You're a very funny lady. I know. I pride myself in that. But anyways, brother Bill, brother, please. Why do you want to hurt us like this? You know, we fought tooth and nail, you know, just to try to defend you from all the nasty comments all these people try to say about you. But you don't even give a damn. As a matter of fact, you probably didn't even know about all the nasty things people said about you. You probably wouldn't even want to know. But you know what? You probably don't care. You know, it's not like you ever helped around the church enough to really care. Yes, and it's not like you even loved us enough to care.
Look, it's not that I don't love you. It's that I don't care.
That's even worse. You have a lot of apathy. You have a lot of apathy, brother. You're not supposed to have that. Yeah, she got a point. You know, she got a big point. Let's get back onto the topic here. Again, you work all these jobs, you don't pay tithes, so you should have a lot of cash. And from what Asiago told us, is that you live in your car. So you ain't even paying a mortgage or rent or nothing. So how the hell do you have no money at all? Not a spare dime. Because, you know, you over here stealing things from a supermarket, and you're supposed to be the store manager. You know? So where's all that money going? Well, what's going on? What's going on, brother Bill? What's going on?
Okay, look. So the reason why I have all these jobs and yet I don't have a cent to my name is because I owe a lot of people money. You know, it's a rough world out there, and sometimes you need protection. Sometimes you need to have loans, you know, in order to get by. Like, you know how many times I had to ask the bank for a loan so I can get a cheeseburger from Jack in the Box? But I couldn't even get that. You know, and the bank won't even give you a freaking loan for that either. You know, so I had to do things illegitimately. You know, I asked the mafia. I asked, you know, the local gangs. Hell, I even asked my own nephew for some money. You know, Princess, you know, from the mafia, you know, this big mofo, and
you want to talk about big mofo? Huh. Well, let me tell you this. The big mofo's been giving the church trouble all these years that you've been gone. And you know what? Haven't you noticed that every few and far between that you would ever come to this church, haven't you noticed that this place has been falling apart lately? Don't you see all the bullet holes in the walls? Don't you see all the cracked glass stained windows? Don't you see all the damaged goods we got around here? All the damaged seats? Don't you notice that this place is literally falling apart? Well, look at you. You don't even give a damn. You probably didn't notice that until I just mentioned it, huh? Yes, that's right. Big mofo come with his gang of ragtags and they all just shoot up the place. They're trying to bust us all up. You know, and it's not very fun. It's very scary. I don't like guns, and I don't like when they start shooting at me. You know? But it's not like we can do anything. We're pacifists. You know? And also we're scared. We're sort of scared because the only person who can possibly lead us is somewhere else. You know, God knows where. You know, doing whatever God knows what. And no one's here to protect us.
Okay then. Well, why can't you get Neon and Ricky to do it, huh? You know, what were those two angels sent from God? You know, that was supposed to be, you know, so helpful that they could possibly help you out from the gangsters.
Well, first of all, how can you say it like that? Man, how can you say it like that? You sucker. You know, while you weren't around, yeah, you know what? Neon and Ricky, they try to fight, you know? They try to fight countless times, you know, because Big Mofo, he be coming back week after week. You know, he wanted the money that you owed him, but we have none. No, we never had the money that you know, because you would steal money from our treasury, you know, and spend it on God knows what. And Big Mofo would be coming asking for money because, oh yeah, because you owe him some money. You know, you use the church's money to give him money, but then you owe him more money, and so he'd come over here asking for more money. And what happened? We wouldn't have none. So what would he do? Every week, he'd bust up the place, add more bullet holes. You know, he would take things. You know? Yes, they took everything. Everything you could possibly think of. Look at all the church connection cards. Those are worthless pieces of cardboard. And they took all those too for some reason. I think they stole them from the joints or something. They always be smelling like marijuana. But anyways, you know, aside from that, yeah, they took everything. You know, they took all of the money. Hell, they even took lives too. You know, because when a gangster, you know, comes in, when multiple gangsters come in, you know, guns blazing, you know, hardly everybody can make it out of there alive. There's always at least 2 to 6 lives being taken every single week. And because of that, every week we get less and less people attending to the church because they don't want to get shot. They're coming the only people that are coming every Sunday is maybe 2 to 3 people, and they have their designated hiding spots. A church should be a safe place. You know, a safe place to come to worship the Lord, to be able to be free from all the troubles out there. But no, this is not even a safe place anymore. It's more like Pastor Get Down dinner. You know, it's a place to hide from the bullets. Because not only that, the Big Mofo and his gang of ragtags would come over here and they would terrorize the entire town. It is not fun. It is not fun at all. It's one thing when they take all the food and supplies and we end up with no food and no water and no utilities. And it's another thing when they just take all the material things, but when they start taking lives, that's when we realize that things are not very good. That's when you should realize that things are not very good, and you should come back here. But of course, you would never know. You would never hear, except when you need the money to give the Big Mofo, which somehow he never gets, so he comes back here. But we don't have the money either. So, why do you do this to us? You know what? And it would be just sadly, it's sad to say this, but it would be just peachy if it stopped at taking lives. But no, sometimes in this life there are things that are worse than death. The same things that are scarier than death. And you want to know what those things are? Rape. You know, because not along with all the things that they would take, you know, taking money, taking food, taking supplies, taking lives, they also took advantage of all the nuns that we had here. They took advantage of them. Big Mofo and his gang of rat tags. Well, where were you? Probably doing some other nonsense at some other church. Then you probably didn't even care about your priestly duties over there either. They even took your son. My sons. They took Ricky and Neon, Brother Bill. They took them. You know, they messed Neon and Ricky up so badly. Oh, so badly. You know, they took them when they was 15 years old. You know, they came in, you know, trying to shoot up the place. You know, and they tried to take Ricky as collateral because we were really short on money and we didn't have no food that week. Hell, we couldn't even grow crops. We couldn't even grow any crops because there was a drought at the time. And so they started taking Ricky. You know, they're gonna take him as a slave. And Neon tried to fight back. He really did, but he lost horribly. He got bonked in the head with a bat, and then he got shot in the shoulder. Now, do you know what you even imagine how it feels to see your son get shot in the shoulder after getting hit upside the head with a bat, and then getting taken away from you? And his biological father ain't even there to help him. But he damn well could, but he damn well won't. Do you have any kind of idea how that feels, Brother Bill?
Look, it's sad. It's sad. I realize that. I can't. I'm sorry, but I can't fathom, you know, the amount of pain that you're going through. And yes, it's horrible, you know. But I'm sorry, but I just can't feel for y'all. The fact of the matter is, I just still don't care.
They corrupted them, Brother Bill. They corrupted them like hell. Yes, they corrupted them so badly. they try to corrupt them so badly to be their slaves, but they failed as slaves, and they're left living in his tool shed. They were living in his tool shed while Big Mofo and his gang will be living in the mansion right in front of it. There was a tool shed. They were living in a tool shed, sleeping on cardboard boxes, eating nothing but whatever the rats would leave them. It was terrible. It was terrible. And you know what? It was despite being so much older now, because let me tell you what, a lot can happen in 20 years. And we recently saved them. That's how we know this information. We saved them, and they started telling us all that happened. But you know what? It's a bit too late. Because they're so messed up, they have the mentalities of 6-year-olds. 6-year-olds! Yes, that's right. They aggressed the little kids again, despite being in bodies of almost middle-aged men. You don't know how disturbing that sight is? It's scary. It's hurtful. It hurts my soul. It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart even more that you don't even give a damn. You know what? When we found them, they actually saved themselves. It was a really, really rough situation. But you know what? Even Soy Soy, that Chinese man that will come advertising his restaurant on some Sundays, he helped them some too. Soy Soy was more of a father than you were. But the problem is that Big Mofo still out there. He's still out there, right? And nobody knows what he is. Nobody knows when he's going to strike back again. But we all know he's gonna try to come back for Neon and Ricky. He's probably gonna try to come back for you too. It's not a pretty situation. Neon is the only 35-year-old in the 3rd grade. He gets picked on by the janitor. And he even got pissed on by Billy Bow Joe.
What? What? Okay. It's one thing when people start getting killed. It's one thing when nuns start taking advantage, getting taken advantage of. But it's another thing to get pissed on by some Diet Coca-Cola addicted freak.
Oh, so that's what you're concerned about. Can't see your priorities are straight. But anyways, yeah, you know what? Neon even got that cockadookie breath. Because, from what he described to me, I'm not sure if he's lying or not. I'm not sure if he's still sane in the head at any capacity. But let me tell you what, he told me that a monkey of all things, a monkey in his school locker threw some doo-doo at his mouth. Actually, speaking of his mouth, speaking of his just overall appearance, he used to look like a normal person until all this stuff happened to him, until Big Mofo happened. Same with Ricky, But you don't even care. Well, you only cared about the fact that they got pissed on. But that doesn't piss you off?
Look, admittedly, I am pissed off that they got pissed on. But that's not the point. Look, how are they doing now? You said they saved themselves. So, what's going on with them?
Well, they going through the process right now. So as soon as I found them, I took them back in. They're living in my apartment complex, down there in the city. Neon's trying to progress. He's still going to school. He may have digressed back to the 3rd grade, but he's still going. He's trying to go strong. And Ricky, he don't even go to school. No, he don't. He just sit down all day at home watching cat videos for hours without blinking. I don't know why. Maybe he thinks it's cool, but I don't know. But he's a weird kid. But either way, they're both in a bad spot right now. And what about you? You don't care? You're probably living on cloud 9 right now, aren't you? Yes, not sending to rehab. They're trying to get some help. Because some other people who don't even know them, not even on a biological personal level, care about them more than their own biological father. Well, to be fair, Ricky's not your biological son, but still, they care about our sons more than you do. Ain't that sad? You're just a disappointment. That's right. You are a big disappointment. Yeah, and they weren't disappointments. They was angels. And all you do is for yourself. They relentlessly spent every single free second of their lives helping others until the day they got corrupted. And now we're trying to, the community, all of us here at the church, we're trying to give back. You know, and seemingly it's to no avail. But you know, we still try because they never stop trying. And what about you? Nothing. Absolutely damn nothing. You know, all you do is for yourself. Like, you a very hungry boy. You know, anytime we had communion, you would eat it yourself. You know, you actually, every time we had communion, you know, you would go to the storage room and you would eat all the bread. You would drink all the wine. You would drunk son of a gun. You know, well, there's nothing more embarrassing than whenever, you know, we're trying to have a communion service, but first of all, there's no bread, there's no wine, but we have a very fat preacher with breadcrumbs all over his face, all over his suit, and he's drunk as hell. He's drunk as hell. He's drunker than the drunks that stumbled in the church right after coming out of the bar. How sad is that? You know what? It doesn't even stop there. I remember all the times, you know, you were very weird, you know, you for a priest, you never actually done anything priest-like, you know. I remember you would always eat your toe jam in the back of the service when you were supposed to be leading it. You know, like, who does that? You know, there are many people that be looking at you all weird, and you think nobody's looking at you, but oh yeah, but everyone's seeing you scrape away at your toes, eating your toe jam. Okay, look, I never ate my toe jam. I'm telling you, I spilled food on my toes, and I was just scooping it out. You know, I wasn't eating toe jam. Oh no, yeah, that's what you want us to believe, but But anyways, yes, I remember too. You know. You're so stupid, Bill. You're so stupid, brother. You know, I remember you tried to skinny dip into holy water. You know, and I'm like, first of all, nobody wants to see a fat man skinny dip. And second of all, why are you dipping into the Lord's holy water? You know, He blessed that water, and why are you defiling it? You know, why are you doing this with your toe jam and your hairy legs and all that? Okay, look. I was really bored that day. You know, it was a Saturday, and I had no idea what to do. You know, I already had my sermon planned out. You know, and I didn't have anything else on my schedule. Well, you could have been helping. You could have been helping up. But what were you doing? I was skinny dipping in the holy water, in a tiny pool that I could not obviously fit in. Yes, but I wanted to do it anyways. Is that the real big problem? Yes, that's the big problem. Your priorities are not straight, Bill. Ow! Stop hitting me. Why? Well, why you do that for? And you know what? And it's funny, you know, for a very fat man, you know, and your belly is still jiggling after like almost a minute after I slapped it. But anyways, you for a very fat man, you're very picky, you know, and you know what? And I remember every time we go somewhere after sermon, after church, you know, after the service, you know, we go out for lunch. You know, it doesn't matter when we go to the Olive Garden. It doesn't matter when we go, you know, to the Cajun place. It doesn't matter where we go. You would always order the chicken. And look at you. You know, your face is all greasy. You know, you're so fat. You know, and you smell like chicken. Like you don't even eat your veggies. You all you eat is chocolate and chicken, and sometimes cheese. But look at you, trying to be a healthy man, of God. You know, because your body is your temple. But but all that chicken? No, all that chicken doing nothing for you. That's right. You know, you don't even like most foods. All you eat is chicken, chocolate, and sometimes cheese. You was picky as hell. And you was a real big dummy too. A big dumb dummy. You know, you like to act like we never spent our childhood together. We spent our lives here. This church, despite the fact that it's falling apart, you know, it's still our childhood. This place is our entire lives. You know, we dedicated our lives to God here. We were born here. Or maybe not so, but we were brought over here as orphans, and we were raised under one roof as a family. But you don't seem to care. Wait a minute. Hold up. Okay, wait a second. Aint Noma, I remember when I originally invited you onto my show. I asked about your background. You told me that you grew up in Chinatown, Mexico. What was that about? No, were you just lying to me? Yeah, okay, yes, I have to admit I was lying to you. But only because, you know, and I didn't make you to repent afterwards. But the reason why I had to lie to you is because I didn't want you to think any less of me. You know, I didn't want you to think I was anything less than, you know, a lovable, great And because of the fact that I was born an orphan and that I was raised in a church. But I would never think of you any less because of that. What made you think that? What would make you think that?
Well, I mean, I certainly look at her very less.
Oh, that's big talking from someone who has the same background. Don't even at me. Don't you even dare. Yeah, and that's another problem of yours. You never ever treat anyone with respect. You know, you couldn't even respect those who are your own flesh and blood. You couldn't respect those who came to your service every week. You know, or even those who would come to every service every week, whether you were there or not. You know, who would always be dodging bullets because they want to come specifically to this church because they were hoping that someday that you would come by bringing a word of hope, maybe even stopping those gangs, gang bangers. But what? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You know, you have no RESPECT. None at all. You know, you are a bad example of a priest. Yes, even back before Felicia, you know, you had so many flaws, so many flaws. You know, like you were always blind as a bat. You know, like I remember you tried to make the church football team. You know, so you can impress some of the nuns. You know, and even a lot of the congregants. But you know what? You massively failed because you couldn't catch a ball. You know, if there's anything that this church congregation loves more. Well, not more, but as much as I love God is football, and you fumbled. You know, it's actually because of you that we had to cancel a church football team. Not that it really matters, but oh, I remember the way you were crying. Oh my Lord! Oh, so embarrassing, so embarrassing. That's right. You know, and you had stupid ambitions too. Like I remember that you wanted to be the world's fattest priest. Well, man, I think you actually might be there, but I mean, aside from that, who the hell has that kind of ambition? You know, as a priest, you should be having bigger ambitions, like trying to reach out to the community, trying to grow, trying to bring more citizens of this nation, of this world, into the kingdom of God. But what about you? Nothing. You just want to endorse yourself in gluttony. And let me tell you, you've been doing that quite well, as if you were doing anything well. Yes, I remember you wanted to be the first priest to marry a nun. Oh boy. Well, luckily that never turned out well, but oh my, you are so dumb. You're so dummy dumb. And I remember you tried stealing the virginity of one. Well, looks like you did. Poor girl. But anyways, you know, and I remember another stupid thing you tried. You wanted to try to breathe fire, you know, one of your sermons. You know, I remember you tried to breathe fire in one of your sermons so it would be more interesting. Like, why the hell would you need to try to perform a stupid act like that to make your sermons interesting? You know, yes, it is important for your sermons to catch the catch the audience, to catch the congregation. But you know, you're not supposed to, you know, give them a show. You're supposed to give them the word of God. But no, it didn't matter. No, you were very influenced by your nephew Larry over there. You know, Larry doesn't even care about church. You know, you like that's another problem that you have. Yes, you always want to impress women, and Larry don't even care. Larry would stay in the back of the, you know, he would be in the back of the church yawning and going, boring.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, all your church sermons are super boring. You know, and I'll be like, boring. Well, when do we get to drink the wine and get drunk?
Larry, we don't get drunk here. You know, you only take a shot of wine and that's it. You know, that's the blood of Christ. This is not a bar. You know, you're not supposed to get drunk here.
Oh, damn it.
Well, anyways, you know, I going forward, you always did stupid things. Like, I remember you tried to smoke the bushes up in the front of the church so you could be like Moses. You tried to cut the pole in half with a pair of scissors and a stick to be like Moses. I'm telling you, you must have smoked the bushes that day because, oh man, you stink like nothing else before. And what kind of a stupid man would try to cut the swimming pool in half with a pair of scissors?
Okay, look, honestly, now looking back, that was kind of funny. But look, I was going through some things at that time.
You always say you're going through some things, but in actuality, you just don't care about the things that you should be worrying about, and you put yourself in these situations in which you shouldn't even be in. Like, oh, look at me. Oh, I am lovesick. Oh, look at me. You know, I only care about my selfish ambitions instead of helping out the people who depend on me. There's lots of people that depend on you, but you never ever care about them. That's right, sucker. You know, and you know, people be coming here every week You know, back when you used to actually be a priest every week, you know, people would come, looking for hope, looking for the truth, looking for something from God's mouth, coming out of yours. But you know what? They never got that. No, you try to fill your sermons up with movie references, with pop culture, pop culture references, and country song lyrics. Now, everything else, leave that out of the church. But country song lyrics, you know what? It would be okay if you would use the right ones.
Oh, okay. What's wrong with country roads? Take me home.
Okay, look, that doesn't even make sense. You never made no sense. Yes, like that one time actually not that one time, the multiple times, you, a grown man, would always skip church to watch Caillou. First of all, who the hell likes that show, and why in the world would you skip church just to watch that? Huh? And I remember, just like Caillou, you would always throw a tantrum every time somebody wore the color orange. Why orange? I have no idea, but for some reason you would always throw a temper tantrum. That's right. You know, and another stupid thing that you tried to do was that time you tried to serve hot dogs at a potluck for the toilet. Yeah, because I remember at the time, we were going through some rough troubles, and we were actually going through some rough troubles. We had to sell all of our pots and pans, and spoons and forks, so we were very limited in what we could do for potluck, but we still try to have it anyways because of the community. But anyways, what happened was, you try boiling toilet water and you put the hot dogs in there, and then you try serving them. Like, what kind of a sicko are you?
Look. Okay, look, I know that sounds really, really bad, but okay, that is quite bad. I have no idea what was going on in my mind that time. Maybe I am just retarded.
Yes, you try to boil that toilet water with blessed holy toilet water. Like, huh? And I saw you every time the toilet water would boil up, you would refill it with some holy water. That's nasty. That's really nasty. And that's really blasphemous. Very blasphemous. And speaking of toilets, you would never clean. You never clean your room. You never clean the kitchen. You never clean the pews. You never clean the main sanctuary. You wouldn't even clean yourself. Smelling you right now. When was the last time you took a shower? When was the last time you even cleaned under your arms? Why is there so much dirt piling on you? Look, I am rubbing my finger on you, and there's a big, thick crust full of nothing but dirt.
Okay, look, you do realize that I live in my car, right? I don't own a shower. I don't own anything, like anything that would faucet water. I own none of that. I'm always going through something. So, can we please stop roasting me now?
No, it don't even stop there. Let's ask some final questions. Why even be a priest if you're not even going to be godlike? Yes. Why not try to step down and live like the dirty animal you always wanted to be? And why would you even try? I feel like a lot of times you don't care. And by the way you've been acting here, you looks like I'm right. Sadly, I'm right. You don't give a damn, and that hurts me. That hurts my heart.
Okay, look, I get it. I'm not a perfect man. And look, I had no idea that my son even survived. After that, I tried to kill him. And unfortunately, he wasn't the only person that ended up dying in my hands. Well, he didn't actually die, but somebody else did. Because of my stupidity. Because of my ignorance. Because of my selfishness. I get it. It's not good. It's not good, man. It's not. Look, I know this entire time I've seen that I didn't want to change, or I didn't want to help, but honestly, look, through this entire time, even the times where you're just roasting me nonstop, I want to change. I'm getting sick of this lifestyle. I'm getting sick of people telling me how wrong I am, but the problem is that they're all right. From that brat Georgie. To Super Armando, and Pumbaa, and Asiago, and Desmond, and Larry, and Billy Bob, all of them. Everybody, I just want to apologize. Look, I want to be a better man. I want to be a better priest. Look, I'm getting tired of going through the same things all the time. I just want to be a better man.
Well then, we need our priest. Please, help out more. We really need you. Yes, that's right. We need you. Because more badness could come. And no one will help us. We need you, Bill. We want you to come back. We want you home, brother. Back where you belong. We love you. God loves you. We all want you to come back. Please, no more running around. No more. Stay here. Please. We know we can be mean at times. And a lot of times we can be really rude and crude. And I know you aren't perfect. But the fact is, no one is. No one is perfect. Please, return to us. Please. Let us be a family again. Blood or no blood. We're going to set this church right. That's right. We're going to set this church right. And we're going to help Neon and Ricky too.
You know what? I'd like to meet them too. I would like to meet them.
Pretty soon. Pretty soon. You know, I'm loving what's going on here. It's a beautiful change. And I'm feeling that finally things are starting to go. Everybody run! Big Mofo and his gang of ragtags are back! Please, everybody run!
Yo, where my lunch money, man?
Big Mofo! Hey! How's it going, buddy?
It don't matter, fool. Where my lunch money, huh? What? Are you lying to me again? What, you trying to hold out, fat man?
No, me? No. No, maybe I got you, buddy. Maybe you should let me go, and I can check.
Yo, man, you better give me some damn money, fool. I'm gonna bust you up. As a matter of fact, everyone. Yo, we gonna bust up everyone up in here.
No, please don't. please, please let me go. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna check the safe real quick and see if we have any.
You better come back in 5 seconds, fool. You better have some stacks of money.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, tenfold. Yeah.
You take it too long. Yeah. Hey, furry, get the fat guy.
How many times did I have to tell you? Don't call me that! My name is Alex the Fox!
It don't matter, fool. Get that fat guy over there.
I want the big bomb belly get let go of me! Why you choking me?
No, not that guy. Not that fat guy. Fool, get the priest, man. The priest. Alex the Fox? Wait. Alex the Fox? You work with Big Mofo?
Oh, yes. You know, I choked everyone else who I was associated with, and I was feeling kind of lonely. But then I heard of these guys. Well, they have an appetite for destruction too, and it really clicked with me. And I love working with these guys. They destroy stuff, and I love destroying stuff. But one thing's for sure, you better run, boy. Because I kind of like you, you know? I kind of like you. You invited me on your show and stuff, so I have a little bit of respect for you. But overall, so I'm going to give you a running start. You better run, boy. You and all your friends. You better run.
Come on, everybody. Okay.
Oh, man. What are we gonna do?
Okay, don't worry, Georgie. I got a plan. Okay, so, hold on. Let's stop here for a moment. Okay, I think we're far enough. Alrighty, so, get your phone out. So, alright, so, here, dial this number here. So, I know a guy. I know a guy who can help us. Yeah, he actually saved our city once, from a monster from some magic book world, 5 years ago.
What's his name?
His name is the American Dream. He's probably gonna be our only hope now, because he's the only superhero I know. Well, let's hope we can save him. Go ahead and dial that number, Georgie. Alrighty. So real quick, I'm gonna end this podcast. Okay, everybody. So, well, okay, they're shooting. Alrighty, keep running, Georgie. Everybody, keep running. Come on. Okay. So, hey, everybody. Okay, so
if you made it this far, thank you for tuning into the podcast, and tune in next week to see what happens next. Oh my God, they're still shooting. Okay, everybody, don't remember subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to the XFLiX Thoughts channel, and don't forget to follow my podcast, 3am Thoughts on Spotify. Alrighty, this is your boy Asiago, Georgie, and everybody else here, and we're hoping that we survive to see the next podcast and survive just in general. Alrighty, this is your boy Asiago signing out. Have you a good one. Come on, Georgie, hurry, run!